Okay, welcome back to Upload TV and thanks for joining us for this week's course report. We're in Shropshire in Cleobury Mortimer Golf Club. I suggest you make sure you set your sat-nav coordinates correctly because we've just done a 25-minute detour, so get that bit right. So, gone through some lovely countryside, great parts of the world here in Shropshire, and looking forward to getting out on Cleobury Mortimer. 3 loops of 9. We're going to pick out some key feature holes and see what we can find out there and bring you some great video footage as ever. Right, so this is the 4th tee position on Badger's set. That loop of 9. Great looking par 5. As I said, you're seeing this very much as I am. Never played this course before, but just looking back to the map, it looks an interesting tight par 5. It's only 468 from the yellow tees that we're playing from. We've got, keep glancing over to the map, we've got water left, water right, which will probably be coming to play on the second shot, and then the green looks to be quite surrounded by trees. So first of all, let's see if we can get a nice sweeping fairway as well. Certainly looks very well. Quite wet off the fairways here today at Cleobury, but to be fair, on the fairways not been too bad at all. Right, that's a nice strike, perhaps been a bit too greedy. Had the right shape and everything on that one, Joe. Seems okay. I'll have to, again, I don't know what we've got out there. The idea was to set it out a bit further right and bring it round that corner and bit off a bit more than I could chew by the looks of it, but we'll go and see where that one's come to land. Okay, so the tee shot unfortunately just landed short of the water, but just in this area here, short of the big tree, no route to the green, so it's a case of just a chip out, scramble out sideways, but it still gives you a chance because, as I say, it was a fairly short par 5. So what's good, if you just walk forward, Joe, and just have a look. What's good about this, if I'd have took driver, I'd took 5 off the tee, but driver is going to get you into this sort of area, but then it gives you another dilemma as to whether or not you go for it. Looks to be a fairly tight target. I can see more red and yellow posts down the left hand side protecting the green, so as we're on holiday, we'll give it a whack. I've got it down at 190 into the flag from here, but yeah, potentially this would be an up in 2 job. That's slightly down the left hand side, but bouncing and dry. We're on the mound on the side of the green, so we take that with safe, Joe. Made our way to the 5th hole on Badger's set, and I've got to say this group of holes on this particular 9 is very, very nice indeed, and imagine it in a few months time when all plenty of greenery on the trees, it'll look a lot prettier again and a lot drier underfoot. A bit wet here this morning, there's been some torrential downpours yesterday, but we've stopped here with a good drive from the tee position. You'd probably get yourself a little bit further down the hill, but we just thought it was a great viewing position to see into this green. Real nice golf hole. So yeah, we just dropped one down here, to be quite honest with you. So we've got 180 in. I think you should be down that hill a bit if you're at a decent drive. Well, that's it's going to get there. Incredibly lucky. That's, would you believe, pin eye, drilled one off the bottom of the club, so it got there. Not a great shot, but a great position to see a lovely outlook here on Cleobury. Okay, so another hole from Badger's set. Certainly like this loop of 9. Lovely par 3 from very much an elevated position. Joey the Tweet is stood on what is the white tee block, so a little bit further back than what I'm playing today. All 3 tee positions are set on the mat, winter tees. It's only 130 yards. Said a few times today, you're seeing it as I am. If anybody knows, from an elevated position you normally drop down possibly a couple of clubs, but I've got no idea, never played it before, so a bit of a lottery. You can probably see plenty of water there, so certainly don't want to be long. Right, hold your breath. Let's see if we can get something on the dance floor. Oh, turn ball, turn. Oh, and it's spun back onto the green there, Joe. Pulled it a little bit left, but we're on dry ground. We've got a putt there for a birdie. Bit of a long one though, but lovely par 3 from, I always like to tee off from an elevated position. Okay, so we've made our way to what is the 9th tee, and this is the Fox's Run as they call it. Don't forget, it's 3 loops of 9 here at Cleobury Mortimer, so we've been bobbing about a bit, so a bit of a mixed bag in terms of the holes that we're recording. But interesting tee position, par 4, only 350 yards. Stroke index just a 8 from the yellow tees, are just slightly behind us. And if you look down, great interesting tee shot, because you've got water right, water left tucked away, which you mightn't be able to see there on camera. All about the tee shot, at least in the first instance. I think you've got about 220 to play with. It starts to narrow up like any decent fairway would do. And then the approach into the green is very much over the water, and hopefully we'll pick that one up down the fairway. But interesting golf hole on the 9th on the Fox's Run. Right, this is the 3rd green, and this is now the Deer Park, as this loop of 9 is called. So hopefully I've had a little bit of a feature on each of the 3 loops. I just wanted to show you the greens, because the interesting thing is there have been a lot of wet patches on the course, and understandably so. Heck of a lot of rain yesterday. As we all know, all us golfers at the moment, every golf course is struggling with the amount of rain that's gone on in the last month. But the greens here at Cleobury Mortimer, first of all today, have been very, very good. You can see how tightly mown they are. Still got plenty of pace in them, but they've been no temporary greens here throughout all the winter, so that must be a real bonus for visitor golfers, and I'm sure they attract plenty of extra income just on that basis alone. So yeah, really impressed. We're going to give a couple a roll, and hopefully you can just see how true and how flat the roll is. Look at that, a little bit of a bobble on that one. But for this time of year, these are in, look at that, real good condition. Certainly greens, thumbs up from Tiuplo. Okay, so we're on Deer Park, loop of 9. This is the 8th hole, I say a little par 3, I'll take that back. Long par 3, well, from where we're stood, 219 to the flag. Plenty of water to carry, as you can see. But I think more alarming is the size of the green. It's seems a very tiny target from back here. Maybe it's a bit of an optical illusion, and when we get closer, it's not as small as it quite looks from the tee. Stroke index 2 as well, interestingly enough. So no doubt plays very, very difficult. Anyway, let's see if we can get something onto that green, which would be I'd be more than happy with. A nice strike, but again I seem to be cutting the ball a bit today. Tried to give it a little bit too much, not sure that was the right club, and we've just cut off right to the green, and that'll be interesting up and down. But a great par 3 on the 8th on Deer Park. Okay, so we're just about to finish up our round. We finished up on the 9th on the Deer Park loop of 9 holes here at Cleobury Mortimer. 3 loops of 9, which is ideal, I would think, for any societies out there who are looking for a bit of a visit. Don't forget there's some lodges on here as well that you can rent out, which is a great sort of stay and play option. We've really enjoyed it. Don't forget we're mid-March, a bit wet underfoot, but overall decent condition Parkland golf course, and like I said, plenty of variety. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and don't forget, as ever, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. More reasons to do so at the moment, in that if you subscribe before the end of March, your name will be in the hat to win the new TaylorMade M2 Hybrid. So get yourself subscribing, and also visit the website tiuplo.co.uk. Get your golf course reviews coming in. If you've played Cleobury Mortimer, love to hear your opinions, and I'm sure they would do too. So get joined in on the community at Tiuplo. We'll see you back very, very soon.